Hi, James.
Hi, my name is James Stravino. In February of 2010, I lost my right leg below the knee to diabetes. Then I lost part of my eyesight in that same year, in October of that same year. In 2012, I got pneumonia, and I started, my health started to deteriorate. In 2013, January, I had a stroke, which killed my eyesight and my kidneys. It left me with the left side weakness, and I can't, I could walk after
October 13 to April of 2014.
Yeah, I could walk from October to April.
Do you take dialysis, James?
Yes. I take dialysis Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Who takes care of you?
My wife. And she doesn't have any help. Nobody wants to help us. It becomes very demanding on her time and on me because I need so many things. I'm incontinent. I have diabetes. I have C. diff.
Autonomic dysfunction?
Autonomic dysfunction.
What does autonomic dysfunction does to you?
It affects my nervous system. It causes me to go from hot to cold instantly, and back to warm again.
Why are you here?
I'm in the hospital now because the ambulance company that was transporting me, because in April of 2014 I fell, and since that day in April I have not been able to walk on my leg, put any weight on it. My leg collapses.
How many times did you go to the hospital last year?
11.
11 times? In how long?
1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, just depending on what the stay was.
How many months did you spend in the hospital?
From April until November.
Did they figure out what was wrong with you?
The local hospitals here didn't. The Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville did. They figured out that I had C. diff.
How did you get to the Mayo Clinic?
The hospital here transported me there, and they transported me back.
So Mayo Clinic found out what was wrong with you.
Yes.
How do you feel about all this situation?
It sucks. Because I can't do the things that I want to be able to do, and because my life basically is going in and out of hospitals.
How old are you?
45.
Do you have a wife?
Yes.
Is here behind the camera. Do you have children?
No, we're each other's children.
James, but how did you finish this time in the hospital?
Well, because Rural Metro, the ambulance company that I had transporting me, refused to transport me because they said that I no longer needed the service. And they didn't discuss it with my doctors, they didn't discuss it with the physical therapist, they didn't discuss it with anybody, they just arbitrarily did it.
James, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you feel this is fair?
No, it's not fair. not fair. It's not fair to anybody.
James, what means if you don't have transportation to go to dialysis?
Huh. Very simple. I die.
And how is your situation right now in the hospital since you arrived?
Well, because I didn't get dialyzed for a few, I missed a few treatments. I can't get any pain medicine because it might cause me to have a heart attack until they get my levels back down to normal. So I have to be in constant pain, and I don't have any way of dealing with it other than the fact that
Who knows about your situation? Who you have contact about your situation?
I've got my wife. You know, I haven't done much. I will admit that my wife's done everything. She's contacted the dialysis advocates. She's contacted Medicare. She is a Medicare advocate for me. She's doing everything she can. She did a protest outside of a news channel.
Which channel?
Channel 2. And they called the police on her and said that she was panhandling. And she wasn't. She was doing a protest. Because all Rural Metro would tell me is that they couldn't transport me under my insurance, but if I paid them $1,000 a trip, they'd transport me.
So you think that this is about money?
Oh, it's all about money. It's always been about money. I have no doubt.
What gave you that impression?
Gives me that impression because when somebody says to me on the phone, we can't transport you under your insurance, but we can transport you for $1,000 a trip. $1,000 a trip is what tells me it's about money.
James, is there any way to contact you or your family, your wife?
Yes, you can call me or my wife at 407-255-5168.
Any other way by internet?
Yes. My wife's email address is PAMARY1013 @hotmail.com.
Anything in Facebook?
Yes, she's on Facebook, and so am I. But because I'm blind, I don't go on Facebook. But my wife takes care of my page, and she takes care of her own page.
Do you want to say anything to your followers and supporters on your new page? What is the name of your new page?
Advocating for James Stravino. And yes, I do. I want to say thank you to everybody who supported me now and in the future.
Thank you, James. Thank you for telling your story. How do you think that will help if someone could listen to this video and do something?
I don't know what anybody can do. All I would ask is if you hear this video and it touches you, to spread it to other people. Tell other people about it. Because the more people that know about this, the maybe the next time it happens to somebody else, companies won't be so quick to dismiss the handicap. Because that's what I feel. I feel like I've been dismissed.
No rights for disabled people?
No justice for disabled people.
These are James Stravino and Pamary Cabrera Stravino, recording from Winter Park Memorial Hospital in Winter Park, Florida. And as he said, please support us on advocating for James Stravino in Facebook And you can always call us to 407-255-5168. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day.